Weird. I ended up restarting my whole computer. Okay. Back in the game. We are where we left off. Okay, let's get to morning. Only thing we have going is the tracking station. Oh. Let's see what kind of satellite I've got. I'm gonna run that D-Magic right now. The ground. I'll do that whenever I actually have something I can send out there as a rover. Which will hopefully be fairly quick to do. Oh, that's right. Actually in the works. I'm gonna do single. Panels. That should hold it in place. It's gonna be horribly unaerodynamic, but if it works, it works. And I will not complain if it works. Might do tail fins like this. Want them clipping through the engine. You know what? Okay. It looks pretty ugly. But I think, I could use the tail fins, but I think they would provide far more than I would need or want when it comes to adjustment. Really don't want that much, and tail fins seem to throw it off. I'm gonna test this out, obviously, but it might end up going to the tail fins, honestly. Okay. I don't think he needs supplies. See, that was supposed to be Type 2, 21.5. I believe that's right. 22, 21.5. Yep, okay. Make sure. Just checking over everything. This is mainly just a communication satellite, so I'm not going to really use it. It's going to be, I want it to be on the horizontal plane, the equatorial plane, and it's just going to it's just going to go to other satellites. So thinking about maybe taking some science up with it. Like so I can get high above Kerbin in the Science Junior, which will be quite a bit actually. I mean, that's kind of the minimum amount that I want. I think I will take one of these. But where? Something like that will work. And these are omnidirectional. Oh yeah, omni. Okay. I wish I had some RCS, honestly. That's what I would like to have. Alright, let's just see what this does. I need to get to 2898. 28,000 kilometers. 2,800 kilometers, I mean. I think I turned off what I need. Awesome. Can't wait till Kerbal Engineer's updated, honestly. Void's not bad, but I wish for Kerbal Engineer. Easier, more streamlined, in my opinion. That is just my opinion. Now let's do 30. Okay. Well, throttle up. Gotta put a camera on it. Okay. Nope. Okay. Might have to add a camera. Alright, let's try it. Alright, just barely 1G of acceleration. Which will increase quite a bit soon. Come on. Oh, it's gone. I might need those other... Yep. Try... Might need to do a little bit different of a design, at least for the launcher. First of all, let's try... Try some proper fins and see what happens. I need more on that. Actually need more. That's a 30, right? Yes. T30. I'm gonna destroy the fins. Although... could just do something like this. I'm not going to fire until after the boosters are gone. Will provide a small amount of extra thrust. But I think I might want to be able to eject them. to be thrust weight. So that might be a little. I mean, 1.9. That's quite a bit more than I need. I can actually thrust limit these. It'll make them more fuel efficient anyway. 30%. I might want to do this little. Okay, so go here. Now KSP used to have a little wonky bug with thrust that is in front of the center of mass. So this is kind of an experiment as well. I just want to see what these boosters do in front of the, whenever they basically pull the center of mass. So push was fine. Pull caused things to get a little bit weird. So I want to see what happens. And that's kind of what this is. Only going to do 15 minutes because that's all we need. I want to see if I can get this thing to orbit. If I can, that's where we'll start. Alright, just throttle up. Those are thrust limited, yes. Liftoff is good. Thrust from the boosters is good. And here go where the fins are not fun. I don't know if it's just these fins or all fins. Fins and SAS cause serious issues. Me at least. Settle down. It'll be part of the wobble from my rocket. Try to get the wobble to arrest a little bit. A little bit better. Be the torque from both of these as well. I might actually turn those off, see if I can fix that a little bit. I don't want this torquing, the Krug module torquing, and the fins trying to change directions as well. That's just disaster right there. That might be what's going on. See if I can turn stable. Disable. There we go. What? Alright, just randomly started turning. What fuel do I have in this? Here, oh, almost. Oh. Okay, see that's what happened. The fuel. That's the pulling problem. Alright, I've only got like 2 units of fuel, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Now let's get turned around properly. Boost away. Oh, I know what that is. At least I think I know what that is. Long way to go. I think... Oh, I can't get to it from here. I think that is mission controller. I gotta get to 2,898 kilometers. Which I don't think I will with this engine, but I've got another 3,000 Delta V on the satellite, so... Out of fuel? Yep. Okay. So, let's do... Omnidirectional is good. I want that to be Kerbin. Might just do mission control and I'll turn it to Kerbin later, but... I actually need to turn... Work. Yep. Do I have connection? Don't yet. By the time, well, I actually need connection. I don't have 3 crew in this. Let me see. Oh yeah, it has connection. Good. Okay, so let's separate. There we go. Actually need to get a lot higher. Alright, let's do a burn. Startle up. Oops. A long way up. I may actually want more fuel on this thing. That's close enough. I don't care about the capsule right now just because I want to see if this will work. I won't have enough time. I'll add some time to it. I actually need quite a bit more for that. Come on, Carbon. Turn. Oh, I'm out of charge. And this is exactly why... Where's the sun? Damn it. Aha. Did that. Come on. There we go. All panels to the sun, please. Thank you. Actually, I want to be pro grade. Once that's charged up. That's just a small amount of emergency power for emergencies like this where it doesn't get turned properly. Actually open these up. We can see this in almost its full glory. Let's get to... That's different thanks to the weird time difference. Mainly want to see how much fuel I have, at least either when I'm done with this burn, or see how high my periapsis gets. Not high enough. That's how high. Yep. Okay, I need more delta V. I would much rather not put it on the satellite. It's got plenty. So let's get out of here. Satellite. Yeah, satellite actually has its I think the satellite itself has a little over 1K delta V. Which I could add another one on there. Add another 400 delta V to it. And more panels, for that matter. Okay. That added more delta V to it. They gotta work. Now for the main stage. Thinking about making it 3 wide. Problem is I don't have fuel lines. Can't balance the fuel, which is probably fine. Yeah, let's do. I want a... That structure, that is structural, nice, okay. That should be extremely light. I think what I'm going to do... Instead, what is that? That's 0.125. This is actually heavier than this. So, with that known, And we're going to do this right here. I thought about taking this all the way down, but I don't really think I need to. I can strut it, that would just add to the part count. And I can just kind of do this. Now, well, we'll see how this works. I may end up taking that structural fuselage all the way down. Okay, so this bottom stage, decent amount of delta V on it. I don't know how well this will work anymore. My editor's starting to lag a little bit. Must have lost the... Found it though. Okay. I actually added about 1,000 delta V altogether. When all said and done, total, I remember it being a little over 6,000. May have been 5, I don't know. But that's pretty standard honestly, I could take 2 of these out. Not that it would do much. I'm going to. Do that. Okay. What part count? 155. Okay. It's mostly mostly in the satellite, honestly. At this point, I probably just want to see what it does. I don't think I need any supplies. Probably gonna need structure all the way down. We'll see what happens though. Oh yeah, one more thing. I can't turn that off. Okay, let's disable that. Now, I do want to put some fins on this. Tempted. I don't think that'll work very well. I kind of want to see what it does, though. Yeah, I'm going to see what it does, just for fun. Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here for fun. Normally, I would put them at the base, like I did last time. But since this is an entire experimental in itself, see what happens. And because of mod reasons, stuck me way out there for whatever reason. So, is that always incomplete? Alright, well, something's goofy, but oh well. Let's see what happens. And lift off. Throttle up. We're about a little bit of a time delay. Get better as we go, though. So far, those struts are actually strong as a structural component. See what it does, though. Damn you fins. I'll do it manually. Or I won't do it manually. Come on. Alright. That's why I don't like those fins, though. I want the other tail fins. I haven't unlocked them yet, though. I think they're far superior than these. Alright, stop wobbling. I could do some struts from the top of these up to here, but Best thing I could do is put it all in a fairing, which I don't have, so work with what you have. I think these are still throttled to 80% as well, which appears to be good enough. I'm gonna go straight up, see what happens. Since I'm going so high, I'll probably grav turn in space instead of in atmo, which means I probably don't even need these fins. Yep, look at that. That is atmosphere causing problems. Wow. Straighten out. Wow, okay. I wondered. Alright, what I'm gonna do. We're all just hanging out. Alright. Back to the editor. I just realized I want to set up an abort as well. Since I'm taking a Kerbal up there, I need to do that. So, let's go to action groups. Abort. Yes. I mean, abort sequence, I'm just going to break everything, so. Yes. Say decouple. Decouple. And I guess I'll just deploy. I'd rather arm them, but. Okay, that's on abort. I'll test that out. And my hanger's bugged. I actually think it's maybe action groups extended bugging out. Alright. Well, what I need to do is I need to restart KSP to get my hanger fixed. Unfortunately. And I think what I'll do in the meantime is remove action groups extended. That's happened more than once, and I think, honestly, that's why. Take a half a second. Remove. And they're removed. Okay. Booting up. Restarts are pretty much just a way of life with modded KSP. So just bear with me. Guess I'll just take this time to hope you're all enjoying this, and thanks for joining me. It'll get better and better and better. And loading. All right. Back. Before I forget, yep, that's what that was. Look at that. I don't like a HUD like that I can't move, I can't change, I can't do anything. It's in the way. Okay. Where was I? First of all, I don't even think I need those. I'm going to remove them all together. I think they're causing more problems than they're solving. Might do a little strut action. That looks horrible. That's even worse. I like that. Yeah, I figured. That'd be in the way. But I can actually move it. It's kind of where I want them, right there, honestly. It's not going to work. Not going to work. Alright, let's just see what happens without that. One more thing I want to do. Don't need all those. That is plenty. Just a little bit of refinements. So let's fix the action groups. So let's see, abort. Decouple. Couple. I actually want everything to decouple, and I want it all to fly apart. So, do shut down, decouple. I already tell that one too. I did. Decouple on that one. Deploy. Okay, see what that does. Alright, well, I guess let's just see what this does. I'll make these 85. A little more thrust out of those. Simulate. Stop swaying. You don't need to be swaying. Okay, lights are good. Nothing else really changed. So, let's do it. I want to see if this starts wobbling again. I think what was happening is the fins were trying to correct whatever tiny wobble there was, and when that happens, they tend to just make more wobble. Well, I don't like those fins. Might put some fixed fins on there just because, but no, I do not want to go that direction. I might need some fixed fins. Wow. Look at that torque. Look at that torque. The biggest problem with this design is I have no attitude control on it at all. I might see if I can trade those with 45s. Alright, let's test abort. Looks good. Alright, abort is go. Launcher isn't. Launcher is definitely not a go. Alright. Back to the drawing board we go. What I'm going to do. These are not symmetrical, so that is 85. These are 80. Up to 85. Make them all equal. And put a 45 and I'll use them for attitude control. And I will launch them along with the rocket. Or with the boosters. This still turned off. Yes. Okay. That all looks pretty good right there. I don't know. Let me look, actually. I don't know if those three will have enough thrust. They should. There's three of them. Have enough thrust in order to, once that stage hits. Especially if I'm running them with the solid states. Yeah, they'll have 1.2. That's starting out, so... Actually, 2.1, wow. Don't need that much. Probably do 75. Yeah, the calculation on that thing is really slowing me down. Come on, KSP, cooperate. Alright, now I can actually look at it. 1.9, that's more than enough. Quite a bit, actually. Okay. See what we do with rocket engines that have vector thrusting on them. Alright, throttle down. Wait for the wobble to stop. There's the rocket settling down there. Okay. Stop. There you go. Stopped. Okay. Throttle down. I just want a minor amount of thrust. Lift off. Throttle up just a little bit. Actually running a little bit better, not quite as much time dilation as before. I think I was at 155 parts. I might be a little bit less than that. If not, just less calculation as well. Auto up. Headed to space. Just about to pass 1 GXL. There we go. Takes about 3 of these tanks to be empty to get to 1.0 thrust. Wait. Oh. I almost dared a little bit of a gravity turn. But the wobble, man, the wobble, okay. Let me turn torque off. Yeah, the wobble. That capsule gyroscope's actually helping the wobble. Turn on fine controls, that might help a little bit. You can tell if I have fine controls on because it's blue. These little things are blue. Turn it off, they go orange. Alright. Gravity turn is working. We're out of the atmosphere enough. Not worry too much. A little bit more of a gravity turn. Page only. Plenty of fuel. Into a full 90 degrees. And we'll just move on from there. And we're out of fuel. In the main stage, we are out of fuel. Plenty of fuel left in stage 2. $28.98. That's what we need. $28.98. Easy in this new launcher here. Nice. Okay. I actually need to. Well, I figured I could buy more time, but I'm just gonna have to let it do it. So. Well, at this point, I can raise antenna. And that as well. Turn on the lights. Activate. Mission control. Where's the sun? There it is, pointing right at it, which is a problem. Okay, that'll work. Stop. Alright, I'm just gonna move forward. Buy as much time as I need. Okay. I think that's the last time I have to purchase any time. Maybe one more time. Now, last thing I want to do is get my Kerbal stuck in space, so I gotta watch my fuel very carefully. But I want to get as much. I want to get this satellite as much Delta V off my main stage here as I possibly can. Yeah. Throttle up. I'm gonna try about 2,000 meters, kilometers. Do that. Now I want to. Okay, I want to ditch the satellite. No. Got to change that. I'll just probably do this, honestly. Okay. And testing everything up. Now I also want to see if I activate all these. All the antennae are activated. Toggle to work. Okay, with all the panels facing the sun. Plenty. Absolutely plenty of charge. Okay. Down, just make it look good. Alright, I'm almost at apoapsis. Down. On the engine. Okay. Stay prograde. Throttle up. Alright. Now, without the fine adjustments, I mean, absolutely plenty of fuel. Absolutely everything perfect. As a completely successful test. I think I might change a little bit of my design on this thing. What does it need? Okay, it needs quite a bit. Alright, let's go back to here. I have a direct connection to mission control, and as soon as I made this a 6-hour rotation, where is my orbital period? The HUD show it? I don't have just a straight orbital period, apparently. I mean, you can basically multiply add the time to periapsis and apoapsis together, but I prefer. Oh, there it is. Period. 5 hours, 57 minutes. Found it. Okay. That actually needs to be 6 hours even. Be as good as possible. But 3. Well, I won't have to redo this. Apparently I cannot get back to my ship. Without resetting. Well, that's not fun. Oh. It went. Okay, good. Ah, man, I clicked on that 50 times trying to get it to go, so. Alright. I turn it off. Although I can't move. Why can I not move? I have no. What? I wonder if it's the simulation of some sort really messing with it. Alright, let's try. Or can you do anything? I want to go prograde. Please. Retrograde, I mean. I have power. Did I turn it off? Oh, okay. Didn't realize I had done that. Okay, I don't need the antenna anymore. Waste of power. I want to do. I'm close enough to Apple Apps so I can see what happens here. Plenty of fuel. I could take that satellite damn near into the orbit I need. 'Cause I am dropping the 1.7-ish tons or so that the satellite is, and that makes this part much easier. Okay. That's all I needed. I like the ship. Okay, let's build it. Did I do it twice? Alright. Tab. It's gonna be a long build. It's a big ship. And there was one thing I wanted to change before I built it, actually. So I might cancel that real quick. Yes. Get out of my face. Very minor, very stupid, and it's mostly just my own personal like of what I want. But I don't think this looks right. I think this needs to be like this. Okay. I mean, I could actually just get rid of that one altogether, but yeah, I like it. And that gives a solar panel just in a different place, which is always good. In case this is the way that it's facing the sun and these aren't direct, and it gives one more panel, so. Okay, I think that works. And I think that was pretty much the only change I found that I needed. Oh, one more thing. Didn't finish. It should be tucked in. No, damn, so much. Okay. I think that's perfect. Alright, it's basically just not a money maker or a science maker, it's just a necessity to have a satellite for communications. I actually need at least one more. But let's build this one. I might get a second one building. I would put chutes on this one. I do have stage recovery, that way it gives me money back. But I don't have a probe on it. I'm not going to put a probe on it. And it won't make it through the atmosphere anyway, for the body of it. But, oh, that's fine. Alright, let's look at our contracts. I think I'm going to recover this, get Valentina back. Oh, okay. Didn't realize I had some stuff on there. Okay. Alright, let's see what offered contracts I've got. Not going to the moon at least until I have 3-meter parts or 2.5-meter parts. Which won't be too much longer, honestly. Where are you going? Suborbital flight. Both. He wants to go suborbital and an orbital. Orbit around. Well, I mean, if you get in orbit and then you return, you're technically coming in suborbital, but always understood suborbital as never made it to orbit to begin with. I don't want any of those. I don't want to go rescue Kerbals, honestly. I think that's a dumb contract. They should never be out there all by themselves. I think that's a horrible thing. Horrible contract. Don't like it. Yep. I'm not going to do that. I'll do rendezvous all day, but I don't want to have to go rescue a damn Kerbal. That is apparently stranded in space for unknown reasons without a spaceship and only a spacesuit. Makes no damn sense whatsoever. You want to make that contract, put them in a capsule, put them in a space station that's, I don't know, about to blow up or something. Do what you have to do. That is the worst contract ever. End of rant. I won't talk about it again. Ionization scan. I need to do this. I want to do this. A lot of science. Yeah, I'll take that one. Boss God 2. Altitude, inner orbit, exit, land, 2 Kerbals. Now I could technically do this. I mean, it's going to be cheesy, but I could do that putting my satellite in orbit. As soon as I separate, that's what they're going to do. Doesn't say I need to have 2 Kerbals or that. But I don't have RCS. I want RCS before I deal with things like that. This is easy. Day for 1 day. But I'm not going to do it on this one. I'm not going to put another capsule. I might use that. I don't need that same launcher for this capsule. I probably. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do this. I mean, I want to do it. How long is it going to last? 7 days? If I don't take it now, I'm going to lose it. Especially warping to the next thing. These are all going to expire. There used to be a way to completely from it might be in the offline version of. I'll check the settings config later. I do want to take this though. Bust out. This will come back, I think. That's my max anyway. I am maxed on my contracts. What do I have active here? They launch communications. That's basically what we're gonna do. That has 2 years. I've got 21 days, 3 hours. these both can basically be done. I don't know why I took these. Probably shouldn't have. Kind of past the testing phase of stuff. I have 2 ionization scans, which I could do with the Vostod. Okay. Alright. Well, that is our current to-do list. I think I will go ahead and warp to the tracking station completion. Don't have enough science points to do anything to that. Okay. Now, what I might do in the meantime, 347,000, and I really don't care about strategies. I might get one. I don't like strategies either, but might help on the science side of things, or the money. Yeah, I'm not gonna upgrade that anytime soon. What I do need to upgrade is this. Now I remember that is my next big thing to upgrade. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck on this line of inline reaction wheel, and both of these would be just awesome to have because those are my 2 favorite fins for rockets. That is 2 science modules. Docking lamp would be nice to have for future station build. Who am I kidding? All of this would be nice to have. So would fuel lines. Larger rocket part. Of course, it's 180 science just to get larger rocket worth any. Alright, let's build something for 2 Kerbals to stay in space for 1 day and perform ionization scans. Alright, this is not yet proven, but it works in simulations. I think what I'll do. Want the launcher MK1. Okay. I'll do launcher body. Mark 1. And this, if I remember, 1.5 tons. I actually want to build this, but all right, command pod. I'll probably just stack. Do I have a crew pod yet? Quarters. How heavy are you? 1 ton. Actually, lighter. Granted, it only takes 1 Kerbal, but I mean, if I'm going to do this anyway, all I have to do is get into orbit. Should be 45. I think we've graduated to that. So. Okay, so far so good. Let's put cap on it. If they do separate, which I'll probably just bring them down both at the same time, but if they do separate, they both at least have some parachute. I've never had these separate on it. Your 600 Delta V. Oh, I know. Yeah. Actually need it. Compartment. Nice. Just not seeing it. Well, I'm gonna need one of these anyway, so let's put it. I'm just not finding what I'm looking for. There it is. Service bay. Gee. I passed it several times. Only reason I have the service bay, I think what I'll do, take a little battery up. Okay. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking I might do a little bit of a scan while I'm up there. How heavy are you? Not heavy at all. but it's fat and it's ugly. It's right where I want other stuff. Know what I need more batteries, honestly, to run this thing. Not great. Doesn't look bad. Alright. Nope. This is not the time to take it. I'm not going to have them up there that long. So let's... Supplies. Should need it, but you never know. Gotta start doing this. I don't want to lose my Kerbals. Definitely don't really need two of those. But for aesthetics reasons, I'll take two and make it one. Ish. One-ish. Ish is a unit of measurement. In case you were wondering. Maybe my made-up unit of measurement, but it is a unit of measurement. In my eyes. Okay, that is not really good enough to get in orbit, but it's close. It's closed. All buttoned up. Cooperate. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So, Vostod. How do you spell that? I'm not Russian. I don't know how to spell Vostod. Voskod? Voskod. Voskod 2. Basically sitting on top of a missile, guys. Let's check. That one. Actually, maneuvering it. Okay, so you launch, couple, fire, decouple, fire, now couple for final decision. Well, it's not historical. At least I don't think so. If it is, I'd be majorly surprised, but let's try it. Okay. Not wobbling or anything. Good. Page only. What? I know my thrust weight was... That was before I put the engine on it. Accurate. 1.13 is not really enough for the... Not enough. So... Edit time. Now that should work fine. Okay, 1.7, I can actually lower it. 1.5 is kind of my magic, my personal magic numbers. Try that. Good. I might do the same thing with this one and fire the main engine along with it for attitude control, especially not actuating surfaces. So, try it again. Oh, throttle down, pull up minuscule. Try it again. Come on. That was a 45, right? Yes. Could do a polar orbit. Something's definitely pulling me that way. I can't seem to do much about it. Unless I throttle all the way up. Ooh, that was close. I'll just stay. I'll stay polar. It's nice to have an upgraded tracking. Okay. A lot of fuel. Oh yeah, I gotta get to 85, right? 82. It's the problem with the LV 45 engine. Really weak as in rust, but fairly efficient. Rust factory. Panel with the sun. Oh shit. Didn't realize it passed the variables. Drifting. Come on, come back. Back. Close. Thing about that is my stage will fall back. A horrible orbit. I think I actually need to be in orbit. No, I can actually do it more efficiently by waiting and next node. Which is what it should do. Wasn't a simulation, I'd care more about it. Basically telling me that I can easily get into orbit. Plenty of fuel, plenty of time. Alright, let's I might build it. I don't really care if it's polar orbit, it doesn't matter. Let me look at it. Maybe my center mass is off. What I could do, cut this down a little bit. I could run at almost full throttle. These would last longer. I'd have as much attitude control as I need. Try that. Let's try that. 50%. Simulate. Really nice camera angle. Okay. Full throttle, but pretty close. Yeah, let's go full. If I want to try it out, now's the time to do it. Try to stay equatorial. As much as possible. I mean, it doesn't matter how much. It's just more efficient to go equatorial than it is polar orbit, so. Oh yeah, it should be solid grav turn. More like it. Only needed 80. But I'll take it. No supplies. 92 days. Wow. Okay, well they've definitely got plenty of supplies. Wow, that's a lot of supplies. Might have to balance that. That's a little insane. I'm used to TAC life support, which is far more harsh than prograde. I have plenty of charge. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Warp 2. Not to make the same mistake again. Come back. There you go. Come back. There you go. That is bingo fuel. Prograde. That's beautiful. Beautiful. All the fuel. All the fuel. Okay. Simulation, but it's still pretty. Last thing we'd have to do, burn back to Kerbin. Have to do with all this fuel. Pop everything out. Blah blah blah. I did that. 46. Don't even need a smaller container if that's how many days you get in one of them. Alright. One last thing I want to do before I build it. Set up the abort sequence. Something I need to get in the habit of doing every time. Because it can save lives. Alright, let's say abort. You will decouple. You will deploy. Let's just deploy all the chutes. Let's decouple. Shut down. And shut down all the engines. Yeah. Okay. Actually, a lot of torque. Didn't realize I had that in there either. Even more delta V. Covered. think I've done everything. Going up for 1 day. Don't need that much. That changed my delta V at all? Yeah, actually weighs a little bit. Well, the plan is to go up for 1 day. If that actually happens, who knows? Okay, so let's build it. That's gonna build after the communication satellite because I don't have enough points to build two things at once. So yeah, it's not building at all. Okay. I'd really like to get that communication satellite online today. I could buy a couple points. They're going to get pretty pricey pretty quick. I'm going to put some in the second one. Because it'll at least start building a little bit in the meantime of this one building. So it will cut down overall everything. Especially building more than one at once. Okay, so I'm going to spend a little bit of money. Want to spend, but... Alright, we're going to warp for 20 days. So you might want to close your eyes for about 15 seconds. Here we go. Done. Warp to the morning. Alright. Vessel complete. This one actually got 61% done before, just with that point, what was it, 0.2? 0.2, so. And that was quite a bit. Alright, let's oh wow. 2 days to roll out? I think the shuttle takes that long. Alright, work to roll out. Alright, I just want to make sure I've got everything I need. Ready to go. Basically, I'm only going up for this one. 2868, that's geosynchronous orbit. Line of sight of the East Door Station, which I'm not doing with this one actually, now that I think about it. It's East Shore. I might have a line of sight of it. No, if I am actually geostationary, I won't see that. My second satellite should, because I'm planning on putting it East Shore. I'm planning on putting it right here-ish, so it's kind of hard to explain. You'll see this one will be out here, the other one will be over here, and it'll have a line of sight to it, and it'll just barely be nicking the planet in order for communication to work. That should, if done right, give you 360-degree communication with only 2 satellites. So, I guess only thing left to do is to launch. Yeah, let's launch. Alright, I'll take Jeb. Yeah, I'll take Jeb. I'm taking a risk that he won't get stranded, because I have no supplies for him. Although I could probably retrofit a Vostad 2 to go out there and get them. Basically drop a Kerbal out of one of those. And that's worst case scenario. That ship by itself won't do it, but I could probably just add to it so it does. Hope that I get one built in time. So, I don't normally always do this. Setting up my orbit. Okay, there's my charge, my mono oxidizer. I'm not going to do my entire launch in here. I could if I wanted to, most likely. More things can go wrong doing it that way than this way, obviously. Especially on a launch that is a little bit time compressed. Bubble. Good. I could probably make the satellite work with this and then reposition it later, but I don't know if I want to do that. I think I have enough Delta V to do it. Should at least. Okay, so throttle down. This is adjustment only. Throttle. 3, 2, 1, launch. Communications satellite MK1, destined for geosynchronous orbit around Kerbin. Good luck, Jeb. Clear the pad. Throttle up. Come on, calm the wobble. Okay, so far so good. And there we are. It's open antenna. Target Kerbin altogether. Okay. I'm at 98. Oh well. I'll be slower and let Kerbin catch up. All right, let's Burn. Looking good. Looking very good. Have ribbon.
Now, send me a device as I say, no.
Dang it. I need to change that key binding apparently. Oh shit. Yeah. Shift tab to get into Steam. That's what happens. Okay, 20. I gotta adjust that. Not a big. Okay. Solar panels are good. Let me switch over. Not to a light. Switch over to the satellite. Turn you on. Do grade normal. Looks good. That is locked. Good. Let's go back. Ship. Unlock the power on the ship. I actually need to go retrograde. Forgot I brought that up almost. Oh yeah, okay, good. Got some actual science. Deactivate you. Should need it. I want to get away from the satellite. Small burn. And the satellite, I want to fix its orbit a minor amount. So let's go negative. Need to activate the engine. $28.68. Oh, a little too much. Go back to prograde. I actually need About 2 minutes over, which is good because the planet will allow the KSC to catch up. But I want to fix that just if I can. Alright, that'd be right. Alright, comm satellite 1 is in orbit and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and activate this. Target the Mun. This one will actually be used to target the next satellite. Okay. And that'll... Actually, what I'm going to do, one more thing. I want to see if this will... With 3 activated, I'll just point it at mission control, because why not? See if it'll survive the night on power. Should, I gave it quite a bit of power. Then again, maybe not. Wow. And I didn't give it enough power. That's fine. It will recharge. Yep. Okay, it's got plenty of cells then. Alright, let's go back to the ship. Let's get Jebediah home. Once Jebediah is home, we can actually fix the orbit of the satellite properly. Alright. Really should not matter. Got plenty of fuel. Alright, let's just do a burn. A successful mission so far to get a satellite into geosynchronous orbit. It's going to be a long re-entry. Be a little low. I think I'll be fine. What I will do though, it's already did that. Take it out of there just in case it decides to blow up on re-entry. Awesome. Okay, he is going home. Back to the satellite. Alright, I need to warp over there, but Jeb will be home before that happens, so let's do this. Alright, yeah, we'll just go back to Jeb. By the time he's landed, I'll get to the satellite, be able to fix the orbit. Alright. Time warp. Go retrograde. Gonna actually burn off the rest of my fuel just slowing down. Or at least most of it. Yeah, that'll be good. Oops. Camera, what are you doing? There we go. A long re-entry. Go back up. Yep. Nope, still going down. Plenty of ablator left. I'm not concerned. It's not interplanetary. If it was, then I'd be a little concerned, but plenty left. And the moonrise. All right. Jeb's happy as normal. Can't blame him. I would be too, going into space, coming back. And touchdown. Safe and sound, Jeb. Good job.
Allow no agreement.
Let's recover. Let's go fix the satellite. And the mission will be complete. Actually got a little bit of science out of that. Do I have anything? No, that's all 90. I want this, but kind of want one of these, some of these more. So, all right, let's go fix satellite. UComsat MK1 probe. Have to rename that as well. All right. Did you get turned from the sun? You did a little bit. So where are we? So that needs to be 2868, just like this one. Which should give me almost a perfect day. So let's go positive for now. We're gonna have to go negative to actually do a burn, so nope, never mind. That's gonna take us out of power range. That should work there. Okay, well, let us warp. Okay, where's my time to periapse coming up? Skill rotation, somebody want to move it. I might have to end up bringing up more solar panels for this thing eventually. Come on. It'd be much easier with RCS, but don't quite have that yet. Almost there. 30 seconds. Minuscule amount of thrust to fix this. $28.68. 1 second left. Ah, you troll me. I don't know if I can do that. Not with this engine, at least. Oh! I know what I can do. Throttle control. I can throttle limit it. That'll help. Should decrease the amount of thrust overall out of it. That's about as close as I'm gonna get. 1/10 of a second off of a 6-hour day. So, okay. This should be in permanent orbit. It's pointed at the sun. Rotation, kill, rotate. Good. Alright, I don't know if I'm actually in communication of the East Shore Station as my contract requires. But I can try it. I haven't reached my orbital goal. Oh, at least. Oh. Okay, so let's go. Well, yeah, I'm at least 2868, 2869. I don't think I'm in. I can't see that well enough to communicate with it. That's the problem. So, my next satellite might be for that one, but not this one. So, I go back to kill, rotate, and we'll just leave you out here. Permanent fixture. Come on, rotate. Come on, man. Stay there then. Okay. Done. I'm happy with that. First geosynchronous orbit communication satellite. Let me rename it quick before I forget. UComSat Site 1. That is a probe. And let me turn off. So you're looking at Kerbin. You're looking at the moon. You're looking at Kerbin. So I don't need 2 for Kerbin, so let me turn you off. I'll leave the 1 point now. Turn you off actually. I'll point you at my next satellite, honestly. Kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. Perfect orbit. Perfect as possible, at least. It's a little bit off. But what's important is the orbital period. It will very slowly decay, but that's it right there. Gonna create a. That's why I turned my engine off. Create a new quick save. Let's see. Keo set 1 installed. All right. The groundwork has been laid. I actually need 1 more. So we might actually just go build it. Get it going. Seems how it takes 21 days to complete. And Vostod 2 will be finished by then. Vostod 2 will be our next mission. Alright. What is my build list right now? Vostod 2, 3 days. Alright, let's just go ahead and build this one for now. And we'll put it in orbit after Vostod. Sounds good. Alright guys, I think that might be it for me tonight. Successful mission. Got my first geostationary communication satellite up in orbit. My next one will be... it's going to go in a triangle, so it'll be right about here, so it can communicate with this satellite and beam back into the KSC. I should only need 2. I might put a third one over here just for redundancy. And after that, we will work on scanning Kerbin and move on to the moon. And most likely Minmus after that. So, the hard part's over. That first satellite is always the hardest one. I can actually put my next satellite up completely unmanned if I really wanted to. Well, not completely because I don't have my omnidirectional antenna that I can use to launch with. But soon, my little younglings here. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And everyone have a great night. Goodbye.